Hello. So I'm gonna do this video. I don't want to do this video, but I'm gonna do this video, and it's kind of not my style, but I'm just gonna do it for posterity or whatever. So here's the guy, Steady Dan. That's the guy in the Chosen. I just looked at the video, and just saw Steady Dan right here, and said, "Oh, let me look. Oh, let me find it." And there he is, and this is his husband. And I guess he's on the set. So lucky to be there with his mom. And they're never going to have sons or children. So I would never accept that for my family, my daughters. If they were lesbian, I would never accept it. I'd love them, but I would never accept it. And I would probably never participate in anything that they're doing if they were lesbian. And even one of my daughters asked me about that. So yeah, here's Steady Dan. He voted. He's got a little rainbow there. I don't know if that's what it is. Here they are, blah, blah, blah. Got married. He's doing one of the sets. There's a Steady Dan thing, but we certainly, and getting married, and he voted, and he's from LA County. And look, Steady Dan, I'm not here to oppress you. I'm not even here to ruin your life or your job or anything. But many of us Christians gave to The Chosen because it was portrayed to us as a ministry. I gave hundreds and hundreds of dollars thinking this was about the message and about the ministry and about changing people's lives for Christ, to Christ. So that's why I'm being discerning here. And I certainly want you to work, and you certainly can work, and you certainly will work. In Hollywood is very, they will hire gays over a Christian for any day of the week. So he has no problem getting work. Why he's working on a Christian set, I don't know. I know he doesn't need to. I know he can find work. And here, Hollywood, California, October 22nd, Make America Gay Again. Trans people belong here. You know, he's talking about he doesn't like Republican states, that they're protecting children. So he wants to really push that. I mean, this guy's an activist. Okay, this is as far as I've gotten. But let me just continue on. Furry animal party. I don't know. Pride. I don't know who this dude is. Here's the Chosen set. I don't know. I'm pretty sure a Christian can do a Steadicam as well. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot to it. But Dallas Jenkins. So he's been doing the Pride thing for, what is this? This is last year. No, he's been on the set the whole time. Downtown Los Angeles. See, so he's working. It's not like you got to hire someone that wants to put their activism on the set all the time. But that's who they have. Personally, my personal view, yeah, they should have hired a Christian, because LGBT, what else? I mean, this guy's a hardcore activist. And here's the thing, gays hire gays. They have parties together, whatever kind of parties they have, and they find out who's gay, and they give them favors, and they hire each other. So when a wonderful, wonderful, loving gay person is on your set, he's going to be the best friend for you, but he's also going to hire the next gay person, and he's going to get more gay persons and more gay persons and more gay persons. They're going to hire each other, and associate producers and whatever, all kinds of producers. And they're going to come in with more gay dudes, and they're going to make sure that they get more and more gay guys. And that's how they take over Hollywood studios and the Catholic Church or anything. They hire each other. West Hollywood is gay here, but there's more and more. They're spreading out even more and more into the richer neighborhoods. So he's pretty vocal about who he is. And I think because of he's being vocal about who he is, then we should be discerning and say, well, do we want this person on our set or not? Because that's the truth. He's telling you who he is, so hire him accordingly. I'm telling you who I am, so hire me accordingly. I absolutely want you to decide based on whether you want a person like me. I mean, I'm not asking for a job, but or as a role-playing game player and buyer of role-playing games and wanting to play role-playing games, I want you to look at my videos, what I'm saying, and discern whether you actually want to use me as a client or hire me or work with me. So I absolutely want you to know who I am. You know, this guy's out and proud gay, and he looks like a great guy. He does. And I could easily have a wonderful conversation with him. So I'm not trying to, dog him, but he's pushing the gay agenda. He's all about that. So if you have I know Dallas said that The Chosen is a business now. Now he's saying that. If he says that when he's asking for our donations, then that would be honesty. But I don't recall him saying he's a business when he was asking for our money to help support season 2, season 3. I don't recall him saying it's just a business. I thought he was saying it was a ministry. Or that's what I was led to believe in my stupidity, I guess. He's doing a wonderful job. Jonathan Roumie's doing a wonderful job. The disciples, aside from a couple of them, the rest of them, you know, I'm going to say something mean, but you could be replaced and I wouldn't notice. Those of you, especially the couple that I noticed on Twitter saying that I'm hatred because I disagree with this is sin. This is not acceptable. He looks like a great guy. I would treat him with dignity. I'm a Christian, so I would. So when someone asks you, is homosexuality a sin? You say yes, but that's not the real question. The real question is, are we going to arrest each other, put each other in gulags for what we believe? I'm not going to arrest this guy. I don't want him to go to jail. I don't want him to believe what I believe. I mean, forced by the government. I don't want a government to force him to use my pronouns based on my choice. I don't want him, you know, him to have kids. He's never gonna have kids, but what if he takes a child from a mother, I don't want to force that child away. Although I don't want him to have these children anyway. But that's just adoption policies of taking a child away from their mother. So I guess there is that, which is an issue. So anyway, I'm just scrolling through his one address in this one. Ooh, gays and this complexity of gay sex. What show is this? 'Cause I don't want to see a special Netflix show. That was just my TV. I don't know what show this is, but I'm certainly not going to watch it. So this is the guy on The Chosen that they love him and will go to battle with him. Ooh, did he get his vaccine? So now I feel bad for the guy, but probably should check him for monkeypox too. I don't know. I'm being very facetious. But yeah, so anyway, the guy looks like a great guy, but I just don't think that The Chosen and Christian, you know, again, I think the real point I want to make is that The Chosen portrayed itself as a ministry, as a mission to get the word out about Jesus and portray him in a film. And all of us were donating, all of us Christians. I don't think gay people were donating to this. So what's the deal? I really don't think gay people were doing. Now, do you want to get to this gay people? Fine. But that doesn't mean you have to have gay people working on it, or you have to fight for them, or you have to call us Christians hatred for noticing and saying, hey, isn't this a Christian ministry? You're just saying it's a business. I think you're lying. I actually think, Dallas Jenkins, that you're lying now, that it's a business. I think you got us to donate money. People don't donate money to a business. And you have been asking for donations. People don't donate money for a business. So I'm getting kind of upset just thinking about this as I'm talking about it. I gave you hundreds of dollars away from my family, away from my church, away from my ministry for your ministry. And now you're calling it a business. And so you're hiring people. And it's not just that you're hiring people. You're saying you're going to fight for them. Are you going to fight for us? I thought we were fighting for you. Anyway. Now that I'm watching this guy's thing, it took me, I don't know, an excruciating minute or so to just look at this and find it. And yeah, this is depressing. But you know what? I have Jesus Christ. I have the Holy Spirit. I have God. I don't need The Chosen. That's that show. I don't need it. I'm gonna check it out again. I'm not gonna put any more money into it at all until he clears this for realsies. Until he declares for realsies who Jesus is, because Jesus was crucified, hung up, naked, crucified by these people. I mean, by us, obviously, but we're asking for God to forgive us and let us and give us grace. These people are not asking for forgiveness. So these people crucified Jesus, and you're going to fight for them. I'm not going to fight for them. I'm going to tell them the truth. Tell them the truth of their sin. But the real question is, are we going to oppress each other with government laws and gulags and stuff? That's the real question. Or are we going to allow each other to speak our thing? So he can have his gay pride thing. I don't mind that. He can have it. But we have our Christian thing. We have our truth that we need to speak out. Homosexuality is a sin. Pride is a sin. The way they use the rainbow is a sin, and they know it. Okay, well, enough ranting. In the game of life, roll holy dice.